Hey guys, welcome to a special first-person VOD done by Diggity. This is going to be of NetHack. If you've never played NetHack, you can download it for free at www.nethack.org. I'm not going to explain all the individual key commands. I will try to explain a couple intrinsics, and I will show you how to get from the start to sokoban. It's not going to be very in-depth. It's just kind of more for fun, kind of plagiarizing cholera. This is actually how I got my screen name, and the first character I beat it with was number 67. And that was just because I was naming them just 1, 2, 3, and in reality I played probably more in the upwards of 3,000 or 4,000 games before beating it, and it took a really, really long time. NetHack is difficult, and that's with a capital D. It is probably the hardest game I've ever played. But if you can beat it, you feel like you can do anything, and I will say that definitely you feel awesome when you beat this game. It's great. So anyway, I played a wizard, and that was the first class I beat it with, and I feel like it's the one I'm most proficient with. It's the one I have most fun with, I think. So, might as well do it with wizard. But yeah, the original name, the actual name I beat it with, that was just, kind of a standard name, was Diggity, and it's kind of brought me luck ever since. And I got that from basically, no diggity, and it kind of pushed around. People would say, hey, what's up? Dave Diggity was just kind of random thing we'd throw out. Talk a lot, just throw Diggity in everyday conversation. That's a bomb Diggity, or no Diggity, etc., etc., etc. Anyway, yeah, we live in the gangster area of La Jolla. It's so ghetto here. It's ridiculous, and by that I'm being totally sarcastic. Anyway, I did grow up around the Sacramento area, which is a little more. It's much more diverse than La Jolla, and I really like it, and honestly it's pretty chill, so shout out to anybody in the Sacramento area who knows where Rancho Cordova is. Anyway, I'm putting on my rings here. I have fire resistance and polymorph control, and I think those are pretty self-explanatory. I've also got a potion of invisibility. It's not that great. A potion of water, which frickin' sucks. It's nice to have water around, but usually you want potions that are identified first, because water, you always know what water is when you get it, because it's a clear potion, basically. And then a potion of gain level, which is actually pretty sweet. I've also got Identify to start, Remove Curse, and Enchant Weapon. And that's 3 starting scrolls, which are freaking awesome. You always start with Force Bolt. My second spell is Drain Life, which is not bad. And I also got a Wand of Speed Monster, which is also awesome. Speed keeps you alive. Always keeps you alive. Now I'm just going to start perusing the dungeon. I hit S as I'm moving, as I go across the field, and what that does is that searches things out in front of me. It's going to be hard to play this while talking at the same time because it requires a lot of concentration, honestly. I use the numpad. I think Moletrap, he actually plays the Mac version, which is the graphical version of it I think is a lot more helpful. Has a lot more helpful cues like you're hungry, you're dying, things like that. Nice big warnings. He's a lot better at this game than I am, I think, honestly. I also have a certain set of auto pickups. I don't pick up food, I pick up rings. Automatically you can adjust that in your defaults.nl, or nh I think is what it is. Kick. But yeah, I hit search as you're going. It exercises your wisdom and also helps peruse the dungeon. If you've never played NetHack before, go for it. As soon as you come, I'm not going to search things too thoroughly, I should say. Shoot. Shackles. As a wizard, you don't have a lot of health. You can't really stick in combat all that long. You got to be very careful early game, but as you get down later games, you basically get really, really powerful. And the reason I like wizards, especially to start, is because it taught me to run away. And knowing when to run away is very important. It looks like we're hearing the chime of a cash register, so there is a shopkeeper somewhere. Also gives you kind of up here, it'll say like you displaced your kitten and stuff like that. Displacing your cat, I think it lowers his tame score a little bit, but honestly I don't care enough to avoid him. Some people the cats are really helpful actually. They're important and helpful. I'm going to take him down a level actually. And have him move and then go back up. Ditch him. Just momentarily. He'll be waiting down there when I get there. Whenever you come across the stairwell, by the way, immediately go and check it out. Because what that does is that sets the monster level to what your current level is at that time. So, NetHack still spawns other monsters randomly. Ooh. So, remove curse, mimic, runaway. Because I don't think I can take on a mimic right this moment. There's also a talon there. Nothing really all that great at that shop. It's kind of a crappy shop, actually. There's usually mimics inside shops. Ooh, lichen corpse. Lichens are awesome, by the way. Food that does not disintegrate. But one of the first things you learn is you slowly starve to death, especially as a wizard. The more you cast your spells, the more you generate hunger. So be careful. When you get wands, just engrave with them on the floor. So that one had a few ice cubes drop off of it. So what I do is I name the general wand Frost, because I know it's going to cast cold when I use it. Or you can name it cold or whatever. See, I'm beginning to feel hungry, so I'm going to eat the slime molds. I'm not sure why they call them that. You can actually name them something different in your defaults. For a while I was naming them guavas, but not bothering now. Anyway, and there's the downstairs. Anyway, what I'm going to do with... There's the mines. What I'm going to do with the wizard is I'm going to avoid the mines, so speak of the devil. And I'm just going to continue straight down to sokoban. The reason I'm doing that is because at the time... Sokoban's kind of this boulder puzzle thing. And the reason I'm doing that is wizards are weak. I've got 12 strength right now, and that's usually less than almost all the other classes. I think healer also starts with a low strength score. I think rogue might. I'm not sure. Leather armor. Probably cursed. We'll find out in a moment here. Pick up the dagger, drop the dagger. Now here's a little trick. See that little cat? He picks up the dagger, so I know the dagger's not cursed. What I want him to do is there. Touch the leather armor, so I know the leather armor is not cursed. So I'm going to take off my magic cloak. The reason I'm wearing leather armor and not something else is leather and dragon scale. That is it for wizards. Otherwise, everything else will lower your ability to cast spells, and your ability to cast spells is more important than... Basically, your offense is your defense oftentimes as wizard. So having an extra 2 AC by putting on splint mail does not help you when you're a wizard, really, because you're still not going to be able to kill anything. And I'm going to cast a spell through that. I still have auto picking up blocks, so there's probably a zombie or something on the other side of that, because it was like, you destroy it. It's usually the... Ooh, another shopkeeper's around here, because you can hear the cursing, the chime of cash registers and someone cursing shoplifters. So what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to search the walls to see if I can... So yeah, it probably was an orc zombie, because as you can see the zombies approaching. I just kind of cast a spell at them. Still searching around this wall, not finding anything. Hungry again. Getting really hungry really fast. Straw golem. Probably should have cast a spell at him, but I didn't. Really want to find this shop. It's probably going to be a dead end, yeah. You sort of learn what the layout of these areas are as you keep playing. It gets more and more apparent, because it's random map generation, so you never quite know what the new level will look like, but you get kind of a general feel of how the random generator works. This might be the key. Kick. Yeah. Look at that. It's a ring shop. Ooh. Ring shops are frickin' A. Tripe ration. So now I'm hungry, and I don't really have anything to eat that's safe to eat, because I didn't get a lot of corpses dropped. Maybe that cat will steal a ring for me. Ooh, in fact he did. Imp. Problem is it's hard to hit imps. He might actually kill me. We'll find out, which would suck, and he's probably going to. And now I really need to find something to eat. I'll eat the imp corpse. There we go. Fire resistance. Diamond ring. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna drop that ring of fire resistance. And I know that the diamond ring... Oops. It's not letting me leave for some reason. No, it's just getting in the way, which is annoying. So I know that diamond ring is not cursed because my cat picked it up. So I'm going to remove fire resistance. I've got polymorph control, which is the... shoot. Need food badly. I'm going to try to... Phew, I got lucky there. Must be a full moon tonight because my cursed ring of -3 strength. It's all that back. It's ridiculously bad. Agate ring. Put that one on. +3 constitution, that's not bad, I'll stick with that. Anyway, I'm not sure why I'm getting hungry so fast. Rings also generate hunger, but I'm not casting that many spells to have my hunger is going up so much. There's a clove of garlic, which gives me just barely any health. But I got really lucky there, because I prayed... Shoot. So there I saw a nymph, and I didn't care about the nymph. Usually you want to leave the nymph alone. Unfortunately, I hit this sleeping spell and my cat came around and hit the nymph, which set the nymph off. And nymphs frickin' suck. I hate them a lot. And I'm gonna try to kill her with the frost wand. Stupid cat ate the iguana corpse. Sometimes the cats are a liability, honestly. So I need to be careful, because when I run